See the helium antenna? Just checking out my helium antenna. Well, today in Crypto Corner, we're going to ask the question, Terra Luna. Is it a big cash or is it a big crash? Is it worth becoming a Terra Lunatic? Let's go check it out. How's it going? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel, and it is Crypto Corner. So today in Crypto Corner, I gotta say, I'm officially a lunatic. That's right. Officially a member of the Luna community. This is a video. It's going to be talking about Terra Luna, which is a crypto token, which has had a recent rise and crash. And this is not very informative because I just was a lunatic for a couple days. So it goes like this. There's this well-performing token, and it has a lot of backing. It's in the billions. So let's take a quick look at it, if we will. Now, this is CoinGecko, and then you type in Terra Luna, and you come up with the CoinGecko metric. So this is a monitoring of all this kind of thing, and it has lots of links in it. So CoinGecko is pretty good. Now, Terra Luna, if you notice the price, it's 0.00009. So if it was 9 in this position, it would be 9 cents per token. If it was 9 here, 9 100ths, 9 1,000ths, and this is 9 10,000ths of a USD cent. So it's about 1 1,000th of a cent. That's not very good. But if you remember, the good old pricing thing is buy low, sell high. Well, the question is this going to go high? And that's really the meat of the question. And that's why I'm a lunatic. And it might not be good. But the community on this Terra Luna is really fantastic. But if we just look at this price thing, let's look at see, you can go in there and buy and sell, and it's a difficult little thing to do because you'll have to get into some of these different trading wallets where you're trading from one to the other, and so that's why I'm not making it a how to do. So let's have a converter. Let's say if I had 10,000 Luna, I almost have $1 worth with 10,000. So if you bought $1 worth of Luna, you have 10,000 Luna. Is that going to be anything good? Well, let's look at this thing here. This is the price graphing, and over here it is about, look at this. It was hitting up there. It almost was like in the 100. Let's go over this thing here. How about that? It was $117 in April 2022. $117. So if you bought $1 today and you went back to the price of April 5th, that $1 would be 117 for every dollar you put. I mean, it would be exponential times 10 or times 100, times 100. But now, when we look at this, this is the telltale of the whole bit. When you look at this graph, and I mean to show it this way. Okay, now when you see the graph over here, it's gone down, way down. It's gone, okay, just recently. So it was in the $80 range, and it just started to go down. It was like $32, and then it was like $4, $1. Ooh, and then it was like 30 cents or something, like 10 cents. Over here it was like 30 cents, 40 cents. Right around in there is when I bought in. And I thought, well, this is a very powerful community to this. And if you look back up here, it'll be on Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Reddit. And if you look up here, these metrics here are showing, this is the market cap. So that's in the million. So it's $500 million market cap. 24-hour trading, almost almost $1 billion in 24-hour trading. The current circulating supply is, now look at this one, 1,000 million trillion. That's right. Wait, 1,000 million billion trillion, $6.5 trillion. Well, what the heck happened? Why did it go down like that? Why does it go whoop, bam? There's kind of a weird story behind this thing. There's projects that develop upon it, and the creator of this Terra Luna, is part of this Terra group, and it was supposed to be really big, in the billions, and so we had billionaires, and so the guy that created it got a little hubris, pride before the fall. He was getting really cocky, so it was kind of a challenge that went out, and it might have had something to do with it, the challenge, and then something all of a sudden happens. So there's like whales in this economy of this token, and it might, they theorize, have something to do with it. It's like, come on, take me down, see if you can. You can't. Try it. Come on, it's going to be bigger than you can. Even billionaires can't do it. And you don't challenge like that. You don't put a challenge out like that anyway. At any rate, that's one theory. The other theory is that I'll have to explain something called stable coin. Now, a stable coin is supposed to be arranged. Each stable coin equals $1 US. That's pretty much the standard. The stable coin equals $1, and it's supposed to stay stable. So if you do trading and you make a profit on your high, you just convert that to your stable coin, and you keep that profit. You don't hold on to the coin and it goes right down, and then you lost what you gained, and that. So you buy low, sell high, or basically transfer the high into the stable coin. Now, that's all well and good, and many people do this, and it's kind of a standard trading practice. However, what if your particular stable coin, and there is UST, not USDT, that's Terra, that's the regular Tether coin, which is having problems also, but this is UST for Terra. Now, their stable coin had what was called an unpegging. So instead of being $1 stable, it unpegged from its $1 value. And as it went from $1 to 30 cents, panic arose and people started to sell. And that will take a dive in that graph. Now the dive went down, and now they're scrambling to rebuild Terra Luna. So what they have done is, if you look back at this graph, well, right now, one thing they did is they printed a whole bunch more. So we're going to make tons and tons. So they printed a bunch more because the idea is they get people back in with the token, because they might be buying it. Look, it's down 99%. This is terrible. So the market cap is up there, 99% down. So they want to get people back into the coin, buying it. So they're printing, you could say, a whole bunch more token. Token is different from coin. So the token, they're just, now there's like 6.5 trillion of them. So you buy in at 1/10,000th of a cent, and you have a whole lot more. I mean, for yourself in your wallet. Now, say they go back there, and after they get a few people buying into the token, just like starting again, they'll probably be doing some other maneuvers to try to save Terra Luna, but we're not sure if that's going to work. But then they do what they call a burn. So they'll burn off some of that, and it won't be 7 trillion. It might be, 5 trillion. But people looking at this as it's either like a picture of great demise. This thing is going down. Let me see if I can share the site. So here's their website, Terra. Programmable money for the internet. Spend, save, stake like never before. It has this great thing to it. There's a lot of good idea to the project. and you can join the lunatic community and be a lunatic yourself. Oh boy. And you can build stuff, your things on Terra. So it's but I want to show you something real quick down here. Watch Terra Luna documentary. I suggest you do, and I suggest you watch a lot of the news documentary getting into the deep why it crashed. But Terra's leading cross-chain protocol in the industry, with Terra assets supported by leading blockchain. Let's see what happens if we visit the Terra bridge. Chain halted. I think what they did here is stop some of these things from come back from that. They're trying to shut down some of the things that are going on, so they're trying to stabilize it, and hopefully they can get their stable coin back. But it's a question of whether people are going to be able to trust this. So it's either the great opportunity, or I just lost some money. But what I'll do is I'll keep the Terra off to the side. And I mean the Terra Luna, I should be more specific, because Terra is more of a larger thing. So Terra Luna tokens, I'll keep them and I'll have them off to the side. I could go crazy and get $10 more and have 100,000 Luna, but I don't know. In order to do this, you'll have to start working with MetaMask or intermediary wallet. If I show you right here, this is Dogpile, a search engine, which is actually it's a nice search engine. It's pretty good. But up here, I have MetaMask. If you can see that little fox here, and this is a wallet, decentralized wallet, and I put in my password and I have my assets in there. And it goes on the Ethereum mainnet, but you can also have smart chain, so the tokens can be traded on it. I like MetaMask, and MetaMask is very reliable. That's a good thing. I wanted to show you about that real quick. I mean, are you able to see MetaMask here? It's not showing up. So anyhow, oh gosh. So I'm looking at MetaMask, but it's not appearing on the thing. So I'll move back here. So that's the story right now. So look on YouTube, look up Luna, why it crashed. There's a couple theories. Some were big whales that came in to wreak havoc. One of them was called Black Rock or something, and they categorically denied they had nothing to do with what happened. But the most logical thing is the stable coin started to falter. Their stable coin was not stable, and because of that, there was a mass panic, and it went and then the price dropped from about $100 or $80 down to 1/10,000th of a US cent. Now, is it a good time to buy? I mean, I'm not an advisor. You make your decisions, and you have to own up to the consequences. That's the only way you can own up to the benefits. So it's nobody else's responsibility but your own, how you decide to move your assets. But move your assets if you want. I moved some, and I'm not going to go any further, I don't think. Mostly because my MetaMask is getting... it's a whole thing. And I'm not going to do a how-to because it's really too complicated. Anyways, that's it. Lunatic signing out. Have a good day. See you next time.